fun living in the real world. Dun-dun-dun. Mm-mm. Being on your own. Take up your role in the drama of the Bible. I try to be nice and understanding, but do you think I really trust things? I don't trust anything because of that. It's like the in and out shit. When people go in and out of your life like that, it's what I don't trust. Like they might as well just stay away. You know, a lot of people I feel that way about. It's not to be taken personally. Sometimes I feel that way about myself. I should just stay away from people. Keep to myself. Less trouble that way. Less drama. For real. Here, there's drama. There's drama in this place. Let's install more people that have more drama of their own into the situation and want to bitch and moan when I don't even really get to. I don't really want to. Not that I. It's not that I want to do that. I just don't feel the need to do it. I don't feel the need to do that. In my opinion, that's kind of stupid. You think I'm just whining, complaining, right? That's when they get some. That's when they get upset. Like, oh yes. Excuse me. They get upset with that. People. It's just how I feel. As soon as you want to record, there they are. Being so demonic. Hey, you can't say I didn't try, bro. A lot of these people try to beef. I try to make up with them if we've had problems. Might not get another day in the world, bro. I don't want to live with regrets. Peacemaker is better, bro. You didn't see that? You didn't know that? To be a peacemaker is better. Instead of stirring up that shit constantly. I'll be the one saying it the most. Like, bro, please, please leave room for the Holy Ghost. And me. Please. Please leave me alone and stop talking when it's time to sleep. If I'm trying to sleep, I can't really have a conversation. I kind of. I don't even mind, to be honest with you. When people are that way. It bothers me when they act like they're not that way. And they could put it away. You know, anytime they want. So when I have to let it go all the time. Every time I talk to them. Just let it go, bro. You know how much time I invested in some things? You telling me just let it go. That's why I laugh at shit. You just let it go, bro. Just let it go, bro. Hey, bro, just let it go. Just let it go, bro. Finally picking up on the energy. Like, I can't do that all the time. The peace is better than that. Like, wouldn't you rather have peace with each other instead of me? If I don't want to have peace with it, if something about me is bringing not so much peace, I don't sit there saying nothing about it usually, because I know you ain't gonna really feel bad for it if I think something or you tell me just get over it. So I get over it. You just don't like how I get over it. You know, people just don't like how I get over it. I've come to the conclusion. I close the book and I stop reading it when I get over it. I'll never have normal shit. Because I like the things I like. Especially Christ, bro. In my opinion. I'll never get something I want. Because I don't really want anything to begin with. I used to want a wedding ring. But then I've seen that Saturnalia. It's not good. So I used different things to represent that. Because based on the things I understood about his sacrifice to humans. Like, I'm sorry you weren't a woman enough back then. Because I'm the same person as back then, just more mature, less trusting and more mature. You know why? Because I didn't go raising my body count galore. Like, hooray, I got to sleep with another whore. Hooray! It's so great, bro, sleeping with all these whores. I was never that way, so it's funny to me. Even if it's a fantasy sometimes, to be that way, to wonder what it is, what it would feel like. Because I feel like I could get away with doing that type of stuff. I just don't want to do it. Not in real life, not in a fake life, not in my dream, not in a fantasy, nothing. My fantasy was something other than that. You know, maybe put a bun in her oven. Not this fake fucking bullshit you got. I gotta keep hearing this when I'm trying to sleep, you know, when I'm trying to exist and lay down and chill. Does it ever stop? Like, does that ever stop? I can't deal with it sometimes. Because I have to start talking to drown it out. That's why I do this stuff to begin with. So you can see I'm not really trying to respond to it. I'm actually trying to block it out. I don't need the camera rolling to do that, or speaking. It's just more difficult not to pay attention to that. If I'm in its face, it's like, don't want to start getting into it, you know, all the time. Why I feel that way about it. Like, I don't deserve real love. I don't deserve that shit. I don't expect it. Not that I don't deserve it, I don't expect it. Not from anyone. Except for God, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Could be wrong, bro. Could just be a song, right? I hear this shit slamming, stomping all the time. When is it over? That's what I want to know. Because you could record something from before and act like it's happening now, or whatever you want, you know? This thing's called camera tricks, bro. Also, I used to say that to myself. Yeah, wait till the shit looks mad real. You're gonna be upset. Like, will it upset you so much? Because I've been in no rush. I've been getting tortured the whole time. Feeling that pushing, feeling that leading up to something, I feel that. I could always feel that. I always felt it. People just calling me sensitive. Too young to feel that way. Now I'm too old to say that, even though it's our slang. Like, I don't use it all the time. Informing you what it means doesn't mean I use it. You know what I mean? Like these people dropped IQ. Something got lost from them because they gave it to somebody else. That's what happened. Sorry, boo. Now they realize I'm the dog's bite too. Like, they turn into an NPC on me. Maybe it's on purpose. Because I don't act like the main character, bro. I act like Delta. Usually. You always confuse me with, like, Omega, Sigma. Because I could be that way, too. Like, I feel that in my heart. Wrath. You don't do the right thing. You get what's coming. You have to get what's coming to you sometimes. You don't feel bad for it? Shit, I feel worse about myself than I should sometimes. Because I try to do the right thing most of the time. I used to want to do the wrong thing a lot. To myself. I feel bad about having a bad feeling towards anybody else, so then I direct it at myself. Because I'd rather just drown you out with my voice instead of hearing yours. I'd rather just drown it out with my voice instead of hearing his. It's like very irritating to me. I don't know why. It just irritates me. Like, one of the worst things to do is be irritated and stressed out. Because I could choose. That's the thing. I made a choice. Yeah, I know it's my fault. I say that all the time. It's my fault. I don't want this near me anymore. I don't like the way it makes me feel. So maybe I gotta go away from it. Yeah, you can have it over here. Yeah, you could take it. Nasty, bro. Like, the things I have in my brain, I don't want to have those thoughts towards anybody. So I'd rather not be around people that I have those thoughts towards. Whether it's lustful or evil or whatever else it could be. That's not good. I try to think of you in a nice way. Even if I think you're so pretty, want to get with you. Try to think of you in a nice way. Be a nice person to you. You don't have anything to worry about me. Maybe they do. You don't see a lot of women doing that. That's why I say it's not all women are like that. It's only a select few. They think they could put their fucking hands on you all the time. They're not good to deal with. And especially the older they get, bro, they're just gonna get worse. Go to church, bro. Seriously. Go to church. Because I don't have that nurturing. Like, I can't be like a woman. Sorry. It's possible for me to nurture a woman, but I can't do what women do. Like, women are better at nurturing. I can't do that. I can't sit there being that way to all these types of people all the time. Worrying about what they're doing. And it brings my energy down. It's like super low. fuck usually. It's hard for me to care about that because then I would be so drained all day. I wouldn't have strength to do anything ever. You know, I don't like doing all that shit that people do. Playing fucking games with you, trolling, whatever it could be, lying. I don't like doing that. It never appealed to me to want to steal, really. Especially if it's too much of a risk. Like, why would I want to steal some shit from and then get shot? It's not worth it. Even if I had a kid to feed, bro, it's not worth it to show them to be that way. Not fucking worth it, dude. Because I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do at the same time. All of a sudden, they want to pull a gun on you. You know what I mean? Can't mix with that. I can't mix with that. That's why I try to stay away from things. I don't try to be all obscene about it. In an uproar, I try to stay away from things that I know are not good. I know the Lord would not want me around that, bro. Call me, call me a loser all day. I've been feeling like that my whole life, getting made fun of for it too. Like, oh, you think because I rap that way, it's 100% true. It's like, yeah, sometimes that's what I want to do. It's a lustful thought that I have. Yeah, I'm not actually doing that though, bro. That's the thing. What support did I have? Did I start dissing people that supported me? Really? Like they didn't support me, bro. If I started dissing them, I was supporting them, and they started taking advantage. Talking about with a lot of different shit. Try not to feel that way about anybody. Like I could manage, bro. It barely did any damage. Don't worry. You know, I took on all this damage for them, and it's just like it made me feel like I want to take Xanax. I haven't felt like that since I was a young kid, a young man. That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, I don't want to blame anybody for that. But you know, it's the same concept of like, oh, you make me want to smoke, bro. That's why I go with the Lord. I don't turn my back on Jesus for people. Why would I do that? He don't want me doing that, bro. I repented for that. That was one of the stipulations. I remember getting that feeling. Like, don't do it again with anybody unless you have that feeling towards them. You want to spend forever with them till the end, till you die, till death do you part. I don't want to go flirting in the park like that, bro. I don't like that. Not that type of person. Because I feel guilty a lot. Like I could have done better, but then it's not my job. That wasn't my job. So look out for you that way. If you're gonna just let them have their way with it, like we needed to get away, and it didn't happen. Same as today. Like, what do you want me to say, bro? You want me to feel some type of way about it or no? Because I could turn that off too. And just go cold, you know? Go dark. Again. 'Cause I wasn't the one trying to pretend. Talking to all them that I wish I could get with or wanted to ever be with. Like, oh yeah, it's not a secret. I tell you. It's something I want to forgive. Something I want to ask forgiveness for a lot of the times. I was saying this stuff. I don't know why they would get mad. Like, are you upset by that? that I get inspired by things that nobody else does. For that reason, like the artwork comes to me for some reason. It's like the lines sync up, even if it's not as symmetrical as I can make it. It still looks cool. Like, bro, I've been doing digital art. I've been doing art the whole time. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what are you jealous of? Like, what are you waiting for? What are you jealous of? Like, how long do you want me to wait for anything? Like, okay, you're gonna do this. Okay. I guess I'm making excuses because I don't have anything, and I don't have anything. I don't get to blame them. I guess for taking the wind out of my sails. What I was gonna do, like, yeah, I'm stuttering because of you. I'm wanting to drink again because I'm around this. Like, it reminds me too much. I don't want to sit there and blame it. I don't blame them. I never did. But there's something in me that comes out toxic when I have too much contact with them. So I can't be around it, bro. You can't work a difference out. Also, it's like I don't want to sit there talking about it all the time. You're right. It does get spoken about, but it never lands. Like, there's never something. There's no plan or solution. It's just like, come on, come on, come on. Here we go again. Let's do it. Come on, let's hang out again. Come on, come on. It's like, and do what? You make me want to sit around and do nothing. And that's the opposite of what I actually want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just me explaining this right now it's draining me a little bit. So I have to protect my energy when I talk about it. That's why I'm not on the camera. You understand that part? Or you don't? Maybe you will, if you won't. If you would like to understand that. Seems like you want to, you say you do, but then you don't. So I don't go boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I don't do that. I go, who knew? Who knew that you had some shit like that? Who knew? All these old ass. Because I used to delete the pictures that I took of damage and goodness. I used to do that all the time. Just delete, 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 delete. Definitely. Definitely. Glad we came up in a different era, you know? This shit is crazy. People do. Yeah, violent for no reason. That's what it seems like. That's the type of shit I don't want around me. Crazy for no reason. Psychotic, you know? Psychotic for no reason. I can understand going through psychosis, but when you're around psychotic shit, it makes you go into psychosis. It's like a survival mechanism. And then it gives you PTSD. It's like, for real. I'm not trying to say anything that's not real. I'm just trying to say how I feel. Always seems to be a problem. Even when if I speak like this or with more volume, it doesn't matter. So that's how I feel about some people too. Man, it doesn't matter what you say. Like, you just annoy me. This shit just annoys me to hear you. So that's why I don't listen to you. Like, it annoys me. You think you know so much about me, but you don't. It's one thing if you're trying to get to know me, or if you knew the old me, and then you want to get to know the newer me, the newer version. It's not that different. You just want to be. I feel like you just want to be riffing with me. You just want to be on some. You want to ruffle the feathers all the time. When I send you things to calm you, I try to get you calm, not all worked up. for no reason. You know, it's sad that a picture will make you think like that. I remember that shit. I remember taking that picture. You know, that's why a lot of that shit had to go. It's like, bro, they are attacking my soul. Fucking robots on my profile. The old Facebook, definitely. I remember. There's a lot of fucking robots trying to attack because of the Trump shit. You know, that's why I saw what was happening. I was like, oh, it's because of that. You know, it's because of that. It's like a trap. You know, it's a trick. You know, okey doke. Ever heard of it? Three card Monty. You know, shit like that. Fucking get you for your dollar. Like I'm not even wanting you. I don't want that shit. I want honesty and respect, bro. Trust is more valuable than a dollar bill. You know, dollar bills ain't gonna fix broken trust. You know, trust is earned. It's just like respect. Like, is that supposed to make me trust you? The shit you do with the triangulation all the time too. Like I don't like that. I don't bring shit up to you, and it bothers me most of the time. Shit I'm thinking about, I don't bring it up. Not to them. That's why they cannot help me heal, bro. Like, what do you expect to happen after I fully heal? Like, I'm gonna want to be around some shit that's making me, uh, feel badly about myself? Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, dude. You think I'm not fucking stupid? I was like, yeah, I guess I gotta deal with that no matter what happens. That's how I always felt. I'm gonna always have this around me. Because they don't understand boundaries and they don't care. They break my boundaries all day. It don't matter what I'm doing. It doesn't matter, bro. I could be sitting there doing nothing. I still don't want to be bothered. It's like, bro, I'm sitting there doing nothing. I'm not even a lazy person. Like, let me sit there and do nothing. Jesus. I've been working like that the whole time you know me. Never had time to do regular shit. Really. Sure, I took a couple hiatus. Like when I had a stretch in employment, lapse. An employment lapse where I just had food stamps or some shit. Like, bro, who hasn't that happened to? Most people just stay on that shit forever. Let me get it. Like, I don't want that. It's not that I think I'm better. I just don't think I don't think it's really helping. What good is it if you don't have a place to cook the food and you can't get hot food? Like, what good is it, bro? What good is it? What good is it? You just, it's like a money laundering. What good is it, bro? You're gonna find a spot that just give you cash anyway, right? Percentage on the dollar. It depends on how you use it. You could misuse it. Or you could use it for hobbies. You could go get sloppy with it, right? Stupid. Or you could keep your body nourished with fluids, at least. Like, yeah, bro. I know if I had a friend that needed a spot to just, not even to sleep all the time, just to take a shower, because they're going to work. Like, how are you supposed to trust? Like, let's say I had a wife, and we both work, And she's like, "Oh, I'm stopping at my friend's house to take a shower," and it's a guy. Like, do you think I would really want that? Like, I don't really want that at all. Like, the thought of it is disgusting, in my opinion. It's one thing to have, like, I can't explain it. I don't tell all these people that I love them all the time, especially if I'm trying to be involved with somebody. It's like, why do I gotta change? And then they don't have to. Is what I was saying to myself. Why do I have to change, but you don't have to? I've been saying that to myself since I'm 12. Like, why do I have to change something about myself, but they don't? But like everything they do is awesome. They can never admit when there's something wrong or like whatever it could be. And going through it, they're quick to be like, "Oh, you're fucking crazy. You're crazy. Yeah, you're driving. You're making me crazy. You're doing crazy making behavior to me, baby. Like it needs to stop." I try to reach out to you too when I want to. You don't want to do it on my time. You need it on your time all the time. But you afraid if dudes don't want to approach you, right? God forbid. God forbid, bro. God forbid I keep a little bit for exactly what it's for. Milk and gas. Like, you understand? Like, what's the problem with that? Because I could go again. I could even get food again out. I didn't get that much food from. I don't try to be just gorging out all the time, bro. I'm grateful with whatever I get. Even if it happens to be a little bit poisonous. You gotta be grateful to God with whatever you get, bro. That's what I always came up knowing. I came up knowing that shit. 100%, bro. Came up knowing that shit. You know what I mean? Nice, you're the first like. So I try to tell them to control it. Like they have an addictive spirit. Because I have those traits too. Like, I feel it. They don't know how to control that. Because maybe they're not the same thing. Like, they can't say no. Can't say no to alcohol, even though it's like, I don't really let it be a problem. I could stop myself after a couple drinks. I don't go out looking to get wrecked, wasted. You know, I don't do that shit. But I'm not perfect either. I have bad features. It's hard for me to give up. It's like why should I give up these things? They're not really. It's not a problem for me, right? But there you go, making it to be a problem for you. It's a problem for you if I go doing that. But it's not a problem for anybody else. But then you're doing something that's a problem for me. And it's not a problem for anybody. So why does it have to be that way? Is what I have to say to myself. Why does it have to be that way? Like I always gave everybody else up. I'm not doing that shit for anybody. I'm gonna like give up on like what? Like what do you need me for specifically? If it's not meant to be like that, like you went down that road pretty far. Like I was waiting for a while. In my heart. I wasn't even looking around. I had one time I could have like fooled around and I was like, nah, it's not really what I'm about. Like the devil was calling me too. That's something they wanted me to do. You know? Sneaky rendezvous. And I'm thinking about it like, I don't even really know this person. So I'm not trying to do that. Really. I'm not trying to move too fast. Get my ass into trouble. Quick. That's why I said to myself, like, bro, are you on some shit? Because that's not good for me to be around. This and that and this and that. And this I could get over, that I could get over, but all this too. And you keep doing it. Like, you're telling me I'm making an excuse when I was telling you from the first second. Like, you keep talking to them, and I'm not going to want to communicate with you. So you'd rather be not communicating with me. And it's not everybody. That's not what I said specifically. That person and this person too. And it's like, you can't just let it go. They cannot just let it go. It's kind of cheesy. Tell me to let it go all the time. This is what I can't let go of. This is the hardest part to let go of. When it's actually no more. Because I take fault in that. Like, yeah, that's my fault. I don't want to sit there thinking about it. Really. They keep on going around the same dumb shit over and over and over again. Only coming up to me when you need something from me for some reason. I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. Feeling drained from that. Giving my all and then told to step up when I'm in a low point. Like, you're telling me to step it up when I'm at a low point in my life. You can't even realize it. Like, I'm not gonna serve you like that. I'm not gonna get spell casted in that way. That's not gonna happen to me. I don't care what version of the Bible anybody reads, I don't care, whatever's good for you. I got my personal favorite too. I'm not trying to be a miscreant. I don't understand why that's such a. It feels like that. It feels like it's a problem for me to be that way. I don't know. I just feel that in my DNA. Like, you don't respect that about me. Like, I don't want to take extra. Like, leave me be. I don't need extra. I don't need that. Like, you take offense to, I don't need it. Like, I don't want that. I don't need it. Like, stop getting offended. I didn't pretend shit. Like, At least I know I meant it and I tried. At first. And then I just was like, this is never gonna happen. This is never gonna change. I could just see it getting worse. See it getting worse and worse as time goes on. Like for me, the way I feel, not the way they're acting necessarily. It's the way I feel about it. It's not changing. It's something they don't understand. They think it's all about what they're doing. I'm like, no, it's the way I feel. It's not changing about it. I don't know, how am I supposed to trust you, right? The way I feel is not changing. It's the same question I had. So what would be the best solution? To let it go. No matter how much I like them or want to be around them, because they feel familiar or whatever it could be. They're nice to me for the most part. You know? I just don't like the way they treat me. Like, they treat me like I'm nothing. Like I'm just there to be waiting. Pick me up again. Like a rag doll. I don't like that feeling, bro. I don't like that feeling, you know? It's not a good feeling to have. I guess you could call it like abandonment. I don't even fear it. I expect it, you know? I know how it feels to sit there alone. Nobody. Know how it feels. I know how it feels to feel like you have nobody. Not really. Not in that way. Nope. Not in that way. I can't really trust you. That feeling is like it clicks. I can't really trust you. I can't trust you. They'll leave you when you're sick, you know? You'll be taking care of them when they're ill, and then they'll leave you when you're sick. Expecting you to do more while you're sick. Like, that's fucked up shit, bro. I don't even use half that stuff anymore. Like, I don't even need it, bro. That's what I was trying to say. I don't even need it, bro. Maybe come May. I use the. They like to make fun. People love to bust chops. I really don't. I do, but I don't. I know it. I know it goes personal. Some people don't know how to take a joke. I never get too comfortable. Never. They don't like when I joke around because I usually joke back. They're like, oh, you want to bust my balls? I'll bust your balls back, bro. That's why you don't like it. I think you're a hack for that, you know? If you're that way. Like, you're a hack. You like to bust balls and you can't get your balls broken back. Like, all of a sudden, you don't know how to act, right? Like, get out of here, bro. Grow up. You know? Instead of shooting somebody else, you might as well do it to yourself. Well, both are wrong. Both is taking somebody away. You don't know what people are going through. You have no idea usually. That's why I don't act like it's something wrong with you. I say it's probably something wrong with me for getting that way. Not that serious. You know? Some people do not know how to joke. They just don't like if you joke back. Like, those are the worst, bro. They joke around all the time. They do not take a joke. They do not take a joke. They can't take a little poke, poke, poke. They cannot. They're sensitive. That's why people, if they don't joke around a lot, you probably shouldn't joke with them. Like, I know how to take a joke. I know how to get rejected. I'm not a sore loser or a bad winner. Like, I'm a good friend. Kid, I want to see you with good people, better than I am. Guess I'm so evil for that. It's like, I don't want to drag you down. I don't want to lower my vibration to be around anybody. They take it so personally. Like, it's something in me that I don't like to get that way. They don't understand. It's less to do with you, more to do with me. And you want to admit, like, I changed a bit. I changed a lot. I'm not just some piece of shit over here. Overeating. Like, food. If food was my career, then I could see overeating. But if you don't, like, bro, what are you doing? Like, how much do you need to eat? How much do you need to eat all the time? You know, I fasted all day. And I only had one thing to eat. Like, what is wrong with you? I could go swing in the kettlebell right now if I wanted to. I have enough energy. I'd rather be just chilling right now. Instead of this. Worrying about it. Like, bro, do you realize how long that's been on my mind? Like, worrying about them, worrying about it, worrying about it. The moment you stop worrying about it, there they are, making you worry about it again, worrying about it. I want you to worry about it. Worry about it, worry about it, hey, worry about it. Hey, maybe you should go worry about it some more. I wasn't worried about it that much. Until you bring it up. Like, oh, that's something I should worry about, I know. Hey, you're bringing it up. Too much. That's what I say to myself, bro. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I didn't say do all the things you did. I never told you to do all that. I said, I'm not going to trust you if you have that. Like, you still go doing it. Like, you don't, this proof what I was saying. You don't have to have all that to have the same spirit. The same intention behind it. It doesn't matter what you have or what you don't have. What site it's on. It doesn't matter, bro. Your intention is to link up like you. I don't like that. I don't need to be part of a hookup crew. Like, I'm good on that. It's not even gonna get me anywhere, you know? It's only gonna get me angry and sick. I'm good on that shit. I'm not really down with all that, you know? I don't think it's good. That's the thing. It's emasculating to let them just do whatever they want, right? It doesn't have to be sexual. Like, that's emasculating. You want me to be around, waiting for you like a vegetable, and it's like, I can't even trust you. Now I'm actually a vegetable around you. Can't even trust you. You get me lethargic to be around. I get all tired and shit being around them. Like, it's tiring. It's not from comfort. It's a nervous response, bro. Because I'm not just always sleeping like that. It's not from depression either. It's a nervous response, in my opinion. It's not like narcolepsy. I don't really fall asleep while I'm driving. Oh yeah, that first time I almost did. Going back and forth like that. For what? Like, for what? Don't even have a kid. Like, how could it not be love? It's like stupid. So ridiculous. They don't even let you go be who you want. Not allowed to have friends. I'm like, I'm not even telling you who to be friends with. But this one and that one, you on some bullshit. You got me waiting around while you go having your fucking time. Like, what do you want me to do? I expect you to be there? That's all you ever do. It's either all or nothing. All or nothing. Never, hey, how are you? What's going on? What did you do? You gotta be like, oh, I love you. Or nothing. Like, I don't get that. It's kind of bugged out to me. You know, I don't know what that is. I'm sure somebody would say something. Type of fucking personality trait, whatever the fuck you could say. I know. It's just weird. I just call it weird. Because I'm not that way. Like, if I love you, I love you. To my dying day. Even if we disagree. Even if we don't talk anymore. I'll have fond thoughts of you. I'm just that type of person. I don't really want something wrong to happen to you. Never have I ever wished death upon people. Not really, bro. But I hope to see you on the day that you die. Like, for real. And in your soul, like, I hope you come to say goodbye. You know, your soul. It's not a hateful thing to say, bro. I spit schizo shit. It's for a reason. It's therapeutic. You didn't understand that, I guess. And it's not like I'm taking pictures and somebody's not even there with me. You understand, bro? It's therapy. It's therapy. It's therapy, bro. You shouldn't have people on pills like that. You should have them let themselves be who they are. That's why I understand where they're coming from. Hey, I agree with you, bro. When the Son of Man comes, he's not gonna like that stuff, in my opinion. But let them go do what they want. They're not bothering you, right? Why you gotta go out of your way, be a little fucking scumbag? Because then it puts people on high alert, and then PTSD kicks in, and then they put you on timeout. They put you on blockage. You understand what I'm saying? Or no? Because I gotta throw my garbage away, bro. That's how I feel about it. Hello? Why are you worrying? Must have been a while ago. No, I'm not worrying. I know everything's in God's hands, you know? was worrying, I would look my age on the back end. You know, I'd look like a rough 38. You know, not 38 special. Like I would look different if I went through all that shit they do. Then I'll be worried, bro, because it comes back to you. Everything you do comes back to you. Especially if you don't feel bad for it, you don't change your ways. Come on, dude. You could do all that stuff and it still come back to you. That's how the devil gets you. Think about it. They killed Jesus. He was perfect. Like, he gave up his life for everybody, and they still wanted to kill him because he's telling them the truth. Think about it. He's saying things they're doing is wrong, and they have the authority over these people. Of course they're gonna like him more. I could relate in a lot of ways. Like I don't trust these fucking people that act like the Pharisees, bro. I never have. Like I understand why you don't agree with it. Like I'm not offended if you don't want to sit down and read it. That's not what I need from anybody to be with. Unless you want to have children, then they have to go one way or the other. You can't go away from God expecting them to be respecting you as a mother. So if that's the case for a mother, why wouldn't it be that way for a father? You know? Like, sorry if I can't show up every time. If I gotta do something like work. That's what happened, bro. I went to church. I started getting jobs. All this stuff was happening. Like, I know it's from fellowship. It's from going to church and people praying for you. I'm not saying they're evil. It's just things I don't agree with, and I gotta stay away. Because I'm not trying to criticize everything all day, bro. This is not something I'm trying to do. Not to you, not to them, not to you, not to anybody. Sit there criticizing, reminiscing on bullshit. Like, bro, those days are gone. You know? I try to be a forgiving guy. All the injuries I've had, like, bro, I'm lucky I'm alive. Forget about looking like I'm 35. Like, I don't give a shit about that, bro. That's vanity. You know, I don't want that. I get it, though. Like, I understand. I used to think I was an ugly man all the time. I internalized a lot of shit that people said when I was young. You know, they were like satanic to me. A lot of them. They weren't trying to do what I want to do. I was trying to do what they were doing, though. But it's not reciprocated. Like, they don't want to do what I want to do. You know, I'm always ending up doing that alone. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. Don't make it your thing if it's not your thing. Just to, you know, please. If you don't like fishing, don't go fishing with me. Don't act like you like it just to, you know, I get it, though. Girls don't want to be alone, bro. They're not like a dude. A dude can handle being alone way more. Girls are more subdued. They have social cues that they pick up on that sometimes it don't even exist for us. I know that. I'm just like, gives a shit. I don't give a shit, bro. I hope I go to heaven. That's all I give a shit about. I hope I go to heaven, dude. I don't want to sit there bothering you. If I'm bothering you so much, why are you telling me to come through? You see how I do? Like, if you're bothering me in some type of way, I'm not going to ask you to come through. It seems like I bother you, the things that I do. And then you seem to feel that way about me, too. Like, yeah, we feel similar. I don't want to hate you and argue. Try to find common ground, common decency. Like, I don't understand why it has to be that way. It's like, enough of that. Like, you do it all the time. Like, you lied for that amount of time. Why wouldn't I be mad, bro? You know? You lied for that amount of time. I can't help but think I can't trust you if you're gonna lie like that. Especially if you're gonna lie like that, bro. About the way your heart feels towards somebody, that's kind of grimy, bro. Kind of grimy thing to do. One of the grimiest things you could do. grimy, bro. Look at Cain and Abel. Grimy. Like, you know, he got grimed out by his own bro. Grimy. That's why I was like, oh, you sure you're not doing that? Yeah, you sure? You sure? Because I remember that now. I was thinking about that in the picture. I was like, I remember that. Before all that. That was before this took place. Core memory unlocked. You know what I'm saying? I remember those days. Just chilling in, what was that, like a little lobby basement? Like, they'd be drinking down there. Like, we were fucking assholes, bro. A lot of us. These young, like, you can't criticize them because they're not doing the shit we were doing, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, oh yeah, you're calling them all these names, but they're not doing the shit we were doing, bro. Think about it. Like, think about it. Before you call it insane, think about it. Don't worry, it's a coffee. I guess I shouldn't drink that either. Like, it's better than liquor, right? Unless I put something in here. A little half a nip, you know? That's what I'm talking about. I'll be microdosing that. You know, you want to make it strong and heavy. It's like, holy shit, bro. What am I, 23? I can't handle that. Alright, I already look at myself like I could be an old man one day. That's why I always said, I don't want to pass away in a bad way. I gotta stop partying to the point where it's like sunrise looking up at me. I'm good on that, bro. I used to feel like a bat. Like I have to work and work and work, and then I would stay out. A lot of the times I would just stay out when I would have work. Till it's clear enough, when it's like late enough. You don't got enough energy to argue with me about whatever it could be. It's always something. That's why I say, leave me alone then, bro. Stop doing something nice for me. You think it's a waste. Seriously, bro. It's not about getting tracked and traced. Excuse me. It's about common decency at the end of the day. Like, bro, don't you respect my boundary a little bit? You say you care about me. Like, why? So why do you do this? Why do they do that to me all the time? This game they play. Why do they do that? I never understood it. Never really understood it, you know? Not quite. I never understood that, bro. Like, it's alright though, you know? I understand. I always said it. You don't have to stay connected to. You don't have to do that, bro. You might not like what happens, but you don't have to do that. You know? You don't have to. I thought about, they act like I wasn't thinking about them. I'm like, bro, you know I was thinking about you. Like, stop fronting, bro. You act like I'm lying about something because I don't want to. So okay, it makes me feel badly about myself because I don't really want to. I see how it ends from you. You get it? It's like when somebody doesn't want me to say it. I can feel it. In my spirit, you know? I don't know what that is. You know, I have no clue what that is. The things people do. I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not being aloof to anything. I'm saying, I don't know how you would do that. I don't feel it. You know, I don't feel that way towards things. It's not that I closed off my love receptors. I could give love. I don't want to receive it all the time. I don't trust it. I don't need love from people, really. I do, but I don't. I'm pleasantly surprised when somebody's nice to me, you know? Because I'm always nice to people. They just don't respect it. They don't respect your fucking boundaries. They make fun of you, bro, when you open up and be vulnerable. That's why they're scumbag, you know? They're scumbags in the world. They're gonna get what's coming to them. That's why you shouldn't act like that, ever. I don't use being drunk as an excuse. I say, my bad, bro. My bad, I showed you my caboose. I don't know what I was trying to do. I was loose, you know? I was like, those are the reasons I don't drink. I could stop, but I could stop after one or two. That shit might happen to me when I drink, because I don't usually drink. Hey, what a surprise. My tolerance for alcohol is not as high as other things. I don't partake in it. Like, what do you think I'm partaking in? My tolerance is super high. Like, that's why, bro. It's not the things. It's not the problem you're having. It's not the It's not. That's not the problem. I just stop it from happening because I know it's not gonna end. You know, it's never gonna end. I don't want to be sitting there with a tragic ending. Like, oh my God, I don't want to pretend with you. I don't want to argue. You know, you want to be just friends? Like, come on, bro. Come on. That's what I said, bro. I kept it on where we left it. You want to be just friends, right? When you want to meet up with me, I kept it as where we left off. I wasn't even trying to pretend. I wasn't trying to do anything. I wasn't trying to make you feel bad. Even if that's something I might want to do in my heart. Like, oh yeah, now I want to fuck with you. Because you like to fuck with me. Constantly. But I don't fuck with you to make you cry. I'm like trying to make you laugh, bro. Relax. It's a comedy. Take a joke. It's not even about you. You feel like it's about you all the time. Because it is about you a little bit. The way you make me feel. It could be about anybody, bro. I don't make everything a big ordeal. It's like, good, go that way. I stay my way, you could go that way. We don't seem to collide right. You know, we don't seem to fly straight with each other. Like, the things you do and things you say, it's just, I don't agree with. You know? I'm not 19, bro. I'm not 21 years old. You know what I mean? You went that way. I was that way when I was 18. You know? I grew past that for a long time. But I don't just hate the dream. It's like, I try anyway, bro. I'm not just gonna give up. I was working during your fake ass worker shortage. Like, get out of here, dude. I have hills to die on and hills to grow on. You know? Certain things I just won't do. Like, I don't care if I become homeless because I don't want to take that shit. I don't care. Like, good. Make another fake flu pop out of the air and make everybody afraid again. Like, oh wow, the TV told me to be scared. The TV told me, but the TV told me. No, I'm not worried about that. It's air, bro. Like, why do you care so much? Can you breathe a little bit? So it's fine. Put me in a rush. Yeah, that's why it's like this, because I don't be rushing around, bro. I'm not really a putz, and I don't have a fussy mentality. But it's like, enough. When I start to feel like I'm making a fuss, I gotta tell myself, enough, right? Like, enough of this. You want to fuss around me. You don't want to be like making it an issue, things I say. I'm like, well, what about the things you do? I'm paying less attention to the things you say and more to the things you do. That's the thing they don't like about me today. Like, it's not about what you say. It's more about what you do. Like, I try to come through. Like, I have a solution for you. I try to come through. You leave me in confusion, then you're acting confused. Like, that's not something I'm trying to do. Like, I already knew that was going to happen. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I back away from that. You know, I don't need that reaction from myself. Like, oh, look what I found out. It's like, yeah, why do you need my fucking help? Exactly. Like, go ask one of them for help. Fucking act on, you know? It's like an acting gig. To me. Like, I'm never gonna like that person. That's what I was trying to say. That's a line in the sand I'm not trying to cross. Like, you screw face me the first time I see you. Like, bro, kind of lucky I don't just beat you. I don't even care who you are. Like, you're doing some shit, and like you're supposed to be this person's friend, and it's like I see you screw facing me, but that's what I should be doing to you. You understand? Like, I should be screw facing you. Like, who the fuck are you, bro? That's how I felt about it. Like, it's one thing with the other person. They don't even want to look my way. You ever notice that? They don't want me to look at them because they know I got a cold look at them. Like, I don't put shit past anybody. I don't underestimate shit from anybody. But I ain't really worried either. I don't gotta look over my fucking shoulder. Like, bro, I'm Grim Speaker. I say what I say, and you could come beat me up for it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Think it's about you. You know, think it's about you all day. I don't even care what most people say, to be honest with you, because it's always that time of day for me. It's always that time of day for me where I think about things I want, things I like. I think if God wants it for me, like, would it be alright? Is it alright, God? If that's okay? Is that okay? Is it okay that it's okay with me? Like, that's okay with me. Is it alright? I don't want to have this righteous indignation coming through. Like, oh no, they're coming to get you. Like, bro, they already got you. You got a social security number, right? I mean, maybe that's just how I feel about it. Who knows? Could be bugging. It could be just saying nothing to nobody, like I am usually. Cause they ain't caring, bro. Nobody cares. I know that. That's why I say to myself, why would they watch it? The thing you say to me, I've already said it to myself a million times. Like, why would they even watch me, bro? Like, it's gotta be. If that's true, it's gotta be something inside of me. I don't know what it could be, bro. Like, I've had mental trauma, you know, where people are telling you get over it, get over. It's like I know to get over it, bro, but you're making it more difficult for me to get over it. You understand? Like, do you understand that concept? Like, you're telling me get over it, but you're making it real difficult to get over. At the same time, like you're doing the same shit that remind me of '09, whatever it could be. You're doing the same shit that remind me of the other thing. So, and then I just look around. I'm like, yeah, there's nobody else here but me, of course. This is when you spring this on me all the time. Like, you spring it up on me. And I don't. I don't do that. I told them. I said, they're not listening to me when I speak. I said all these things. I'm not going to say it once a week because you got to remember. Like, I got to remind you all the time. You know, I'm not going to do that shit, bro. You got to stop doing that to yourself. I gotta get reminded too. And then I'm like, thank you for the reminder. And I gotta get in a mood where I don't need you to remind me as much about that. Like, oh yeah, not that kind of food. Maybe once in a while, cheat meal. Yeah, I need a lot of work done, bro. That would help with my mental health if I have dental work done. Like, it wouldn't be painful. Like, I don't have that option. You know what I'm saying? I don't have somebody to pay for that for me. Never have I ever really had that. I had somebody telling me, better get it taken care of before the insurance is out because you're 19. And I felt like going, I don't want them to remove those though. You want me in a surgery on pills. And then this shit comes out of me, this thing that was already, like, forget about wisdom teeth getting pulled out. Why don't we finish this temporary root canal? You know? Like, holy shit, you got me. They give you ADHD. They want you, like, oh no, like, you know, they want you like that. Anxious. There's stuff in the Bible that says not to do that shit, bro. To give people an anxious heart. You know? It's like, enough. Because then you'd be offended if I'm like, can we just chill and relax and have, it's like, enough. Like, can you just put it down? Like, can you put something to listen to and leave it alone and press skip ad when it comes up and that's it? Like, or do you have to be? It's so low attention span. Like, you have to be doing that over and over and over and over and over. It's addicting. It's an addiction, bro. Once I'm sitting there for 10 minutes scrolling, I'm like, no more. I gotta get off this shit. I'll see what my friend sent me, and then that's it. And then I'll be seeing the girls showing off their tits. Like that, no matter what time of the year it is. Like, they always got it out. Like, I'm one of those dudes that can have female friends. I'm not like trying to get with them all the time. That's the thing I'm trying to say. It's like, it seems like some of them want to get with me, and then they feel some type of way. If I'm like, nah, I'm not that kind of way, bro. Like, you really want to get married to me? You don't want to do that. You want to sleep with me? You mean you want to get married to me? What? You don't want to do that, do you? Come on, you joking, right? You don't like me. You don't like me. You don't need me for life around you. Calling you wifey. You don't want that. It's a for life thing. Like, I don't want to get a divorce if I get married. That's the thing. If I get married to somebody, I ain't trying to get a fucking divorce. Sorry, babe. You stuck with me now. Gotta make that. Better make that decision. Better have your fun while you can still have it. And I might not be waiting for you though. And I'm not even trying to have the same type of fun you have. It's not fun for me. Just go sleeping around with random broads. I never was that way, bro. It's weird. It's queer. It's the same thing they criticize about these people. It's deviant. You know what I mean? It's not the best thing to be doing. It's not good to even have it on your mind like that all the time. But the thing is who's telling you? You know, I understand that. I struggle with that too. That's why I'm telling you. I try to be respectful and respectable. I try my best. I try not to use that much foul language. I try not to just have my ass hanging out. You know, I try not to do that. I pull my pants up if they fall down. These are like pajama pants now. There's no drawstring or nothing. And I got them from Telco for like $5. For how many fucking years ago have I had this? Like, bro. It doesn't even matter. Like, you would tell these are so old if you look at them. It has bleach stain on it now. Like, these are old, bro. I was going fishing in these for a while. Rocking Crocs going in the water at the lake and the creek. You know, I was doing shit that's unique, bro. That's why I was in that type of physique for a while. I just wasn't showing it off on Instagram. I guess it didn't happen. Oh yeah, maybe you caught glimpses of it, but I wasn't showing you every little thing. I wasn't taking you in the back with the trick, like, you know, the way I would trek through fucking thorn bushes and then go meander. You have to meander away from the creek and then go up and then come back towards it, because that's the path. It's all fallen lumber and shit. And then things change, bro. Things shift. Sometimes you gotta take it as a gift, bro. You could go get injured like that. You understand? You could come across a wild animal. And what if you don't have a firearm on your hip? Like, you should be feeling blessed. You don't deal with that. You know how blessed I was for years? I never had to deal with shit like that. Going pretty far back in the woods. Pretty far back in the woods where you could either get lost, hurt, come up missing, some shit like that. It's a blessing, bro. All it takes is getting lost once. You'd be like, you'd be stressing out. You don't even have to get that lost. Just the feeling of being like, I don't even know where I'm at right now. In the woods. Like, at least I'm on the trail, is what I said. But it kept following it the wrong way. And I was like, I'm going deeper in. This is crazy. I missed the turn somewhere. I was holding a bucket full of water with a trout in it. Like, Like I could have swore, like there's weird shit going on. That's back when it was still a phenomenon. It was like people don't even believe you. They just call you schizophrenic for saying it. Excuse me. Like, yeah, you track and tracing. You schizo, bro. That's why I made fun of it while I'm rapping. Like, yeah, it feels like every single person is after me. I'm making fun of myself, dog. You didn't tell I'm making. I'm mocking myself when I say shit like that. They don't understand that part about me. It's like, bro, I'm poking fun at myself. You don't even let me. Like, why are you offended if I'm poking fun at myself? You didn't get that? You didn't understand that yet? Like, that's why when you say it to me, I take a step back. I'm like, oh, I agree. I see where you're coming from. Even if I don't fully agree, like, I get the gist of what you're trying to say. But if we don't fundamentally agree, I don't expect you to want to stay around me all day. Just because you think I'm handsome or chill or I could do something for you. Like, what do you want from me? These are questions that I ask. Like, what do you really want from me? Like, why do you want to talk to me so bad? But then you turn it off. Like, I don't get it. Never did. Like, go talk to all of them. Like, they're okay with that, so go be with them. Do you treat them that way? No? So what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I don't get it. I don't get what my problem is. Like, I'm the one that feels conflicted and confused. They're trying to take on that characteristic, in my opinion. It's like you're telling me you're confused while you're confusing me. Give me answers, Make me feel delusional and crazy. That's narcissistic shit, bro. That's a symptom that you're getting spiritual attack, and narcissistic people are the perpetrator of this. Usually. Like, I know where it's at. I know what's going on with my head. I'm not crazy like that. I don't need meds. You shouldn't be telling me to take meds just because I see red, 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 red. It's like, bro, I'm making fun of shit half the time, too. Like, go eat a dick instead of being on mine. Like, you're not going to like what happens when you do that shit. Like, I'm telling you now. It's not somebody watching you online as you do that to me. It's God. You understand? You understand the concept of God, philosopher? A theologian. It's like, do you understand the concept that God is omnipresent outside of time and space? And you can't define, like, anybody sees the face of God will not survive. That's why you needed Jesus in the first place, in my opinion. Like, you're lucky he came to y'all with compassion in that way. He didn't have to do that. He already knew what y'all about in this world. From the days of Noah. They like to corrupt the DNA and fuck with you. They're not good people, bro. They're wicked. They need to go to hell. There is a place for them. They have to go there, bro. They live there every day already. They have to go there. It's sad, bro. You can't save them. And if God can't save them, if they don't want to get saved by God, how the fuck are you going to save them? And doing anything. When I'm asking God to help me all the time, and half the time I'm saying to myself, is that because I used to want a wedding ring in general? It made me feel more complete to sleep next to that. And I was like, I felt weak but strong from it, That's why I held on to it, like that love from back then. I didn't give it away. You understand what feels betrayed? Like, do you understand how it could feel betrayed from that? Like, do you get the concept that you could be betrayed from somebody in that way? Like, it's like they want to play with you. It feels like that. Feels like they just want to play with you. But then if you just play with them a little bit, now you're taking advantage and leading them on and making them feel confused. But I didn't want that from you. So what I say, I don't want that from you. This is something you obviously seem to want from me. Trying to make you feel cool. comfortable. Like, what do you want from me? What more could I do? What more could I say? What more could I do? Like, what do you want from me, boo? Like, I got stuck somewhere along the line. You can't get me unstuck if if you're gonna drain me and make me feel like a schmuck for even entertaining things, then why would I feel healed from it? Like you're opening wounds again, like you're reopening that shit. You know what I mean? You're not giving me peace and harmony and love, honor and respect. You're giving me neglect. You're making me feel like a piece of shit for caring. It's just how it feels. I'm not saying this is your intention. I'm just saying how it feels. Like, I feel like I should not care about it. Like, what's the big deal? It's none of my business. Like, go that way. I'll be out in the field. Like, go that way, please. That's just how I feel about it, you know? It's the ceiling appreciation stream. That's what that is. The ceiling appreciation stream. You know? That's what that is. Watch the dog go crazy. 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 That would be a miracle if that dog starts to come up to me, want to get pet. That would be a miracle. Don't say shit to it. It'll just have you. It'll just be barking at you. Look, now she's chair. Man, it's so annoying. Can't even go throw the garbage out without him fucking barking, you know? Like, enough, please. Please, enough, please. I've had enough, please, of the barking. Thank you. Thank you. I've had enough of the barking. Thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah. Shot, dude. Shot, totally radical, dude. See what happens though? I'll get shocks and shocks and shocks. I'll get shocked every time I push the outlet, you know? Shocked. Tinnitus. It's like it's too mentally strain your soul. It's like putting shackles on it. I don't want it. Whatever I gotta give up to get away from that, I'm on it. I'm with it. Everything's bioengineered. Contains bioengineered, you know? Why does everything gotta contain bioengineered? Kinda weird, bro. Bioengineered, oh no. Oh no. Bioengineered. The thing about it is, sometimes I could have swore I was looking for that. Like, that's how sneaky they are, bro. It's right there for you to see. Look, because you read the ingredients, it's not so bad. But then you read it, and it's like, bioengineered food ingredient, right there. Right here. It's not in red letters. It's nothing. Look, it says it on all of them. It's good to have, though. You know what I mean? It's good in case you're starving. I don't want to just give it away. It's 2028 is the date. 2027. 2028. August. The chili hot dog sauce. Vegetarian baked beans. Heat and serve. You know? You could heat this up in the can, bro. You vent it out. You open it up a little bit. You put the lid back on. Tilt it. You could eat it with a spoon, bro. You know? It's not gonna kill you if you don't always consume this, is the point I'm trying to make. Plus, you could give it away to somebody who's actually hungry if you're not gonna eat it. You know? It's not gonna go on your plate, so why are you eating it then? Well, it says 2028. I know. Believe me, bro, I know. Oh, I know. So, rotate the stock, bro. Rotate, rotate. Rotate, rotate. Rotate, rotate. Oh, 08, no, 28. 2028, 228. Three beans from a can? Look, April 2028. Boom. Let's go right in the back. Think about it. Think about what we're doing here, bro. Stocking up for someone else. Yep. Shit.
Fucking stupid. Push on everybody else.
2028, September 2028. Think about it, bro. September 2028. All this.
All of this.
April, May, June, July. Hey, you're a good guy, bro.
Hooray, he's such a good guy. Okay, I love you. I won't even give a fuck if you die. I don't love you though, man. So awesome.
Damn it, bro.
What's the point of even buying it? Just for emergency, you know? You go out and spend it anyway. Stealing appreciation stream. It's called rotate the stock. People are not caring about that, bro. I forgot. They don't give a shit. They don't care. Rotating the stock. They're unaware. They're unprepared. If there's something bad happened tomorrow, they'd be like, "You mean I can't go to the store?" You mean I have to eat frozen vegetables? You know, like a blizzard or a storm or something like that. You mean I have to cook something from a can that's pre-made? And what if my body reacts poorly to it? Hey, maybe you should quit playing charades with yourself. Yeah, shit is survival, bro. Not just self-help. Like sometimes you gotta eat some shit that ain't good for your health, cause it's all you got. It's all you get. It's all you gonna get. Like think about that shit. It's all you gonna get, son. I get it. So I was grateful for what I had growing up. At least my mom give me $5 if I don't like what's on the table. We'll get pizza. Instead of crying about it later. Mississippi. Mississippi. Nice. Got one made of copper. Sweet. Nice. Sweet. Your tattoo says dude. Your tattoo says sweet. Dude, sweet. This is why I don't like that shit, really. Like they're kind of fucked up in the world, bro. People. You didn't know that about old girl? People are fucked up, bro. That's why the world is that way, because people make it that way. You didn't know that? You didn't know that Jesus wrote raps? Come on, bro. 7 more pennies and I have a roll of them. But I'm saving all the ones from 2020 and up. And all the copper ones. Got a bunch of copper pennies, bro. Are you mad at something? Bro, you can have them. It's worth more than the shit you think I took from you. I keep it. No big secret here, bro. You think I took something so valuable. It's like the shit I have is way more. Like you get mad if somebody stealing some fake shit. It's mine. The principle. I get that. Keep putting them through that. That's why you don't get forgiveness. Take out your own vengeance on it. That's when you begin to vomit. You take out your own vengeance on it. That's when you begin to vomit. 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 That's when they start to do that shit, bro. They make themselves look like that. I don't do shit to them. Like you could go to hell. I don't need to. I don't need to watch you go to hell neither. Seriously, dear Mr. Reaper. Fuck out of here. What's the mystery for, bro? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? You got to rotate the stash now. Like, I got the shit oldest on the bottom, you know? That's the stuff I would put in a bag, a bug out bag, just in case. Bug out bag, bro. I think like that a lot. You think I'm just chilling and relaxed, but If you only knew what's on my mind. Like, they plot, bro. Oh, they plot. They be plotting. They be scheming. I don't just see it's California dreaming. 'Cause I'm a grimmer way. Watch out for the demons when they talking. You can hear them say. Like, I don't hope you pass away, even if I know it's gonna be better when you pass away, you know? Like, I don't want you to go bad. I don't want you to feel bad. Sometimes it is humane. Sometimes people don't want to be here. I felt like that when I was young. There's no fucking point. I'm never gonna have what they have. Right? It's so great what they got. Don't be envious of the wicked. They have it because they're not. It's not from God. Put it that way. It is not from God. Put it that way. Think about what I say. It's not from God, bro. Like, that's not from God. I hope to never be that way. Seriously. Like, to eat food and then feel that way from it. Like, I'm glad I could eat a little bit of the poison. Doesn't affect me. If I'm gonna be up late, I try to step on the cans. You know, I try to do things correctly, bro. I like to use my time wisely as I'm biting it. The other one's on some hide your dick. naked. You know, there's some. To me, they're Satan, bro. Just to let you know. Like, to me, they're Satan. In my opinion. Maybe I'm just hating. That's Satan, bro. Like, you are waiting for the moment. I'm not. I'm waiting for the moment when it stops. Like, please, Lord. Let it be done. You know, let this shit go to bed. I'm the one saying that stuff. And like, you know, you think I'm a hater. I'm like, please, just, please. You know? Like, please, bro, please. You make me feel like I got a disease, you know? Like, it's like, why do I have to plead with you? Why do I have to say, please stop? Like, can't you just not do that right now? Whatever it is you're doing, like, it's not good for me. Like, can you do that in the bathroom? You can do that somewhere, anywhere else but here. All up in my face. It's like, that's why I don't want to be around these types of people all the time. It's like they can't help it. They're not. I don't say that they're lying all the time, but they're lying to me. They're not hiding who they are, but they're lying to me about it until it's like, now I don't got a choice even. Now I don't even have a choice, bro. Thanks. You want me to chill with your fucking demons all week, and you don't ever try to get them off of me. The same way I'm trying to warn you about mine. No, you're not trying to warn me about the ones you have, because you're not even knowing what to look for. And I'm like, bro, I know your demons better than you do. That's why your demons try to come up to my demons and then team up against me. You know, you don't tempt me like that, though, bro. You know, they don't tempt me like that. Those types of people. To me, it's fucking evil. But I'm not trying to sound like that all the time. Oh, look, everything is evil. Satanic. Yeah, that's true. See, that is actually true. That's the thing. They say it in a way, it makes you look fucking nuts. It's like, yeah, but it's actually true. All that stuff is satanic. You just, you know. I try not to be accusatory. Shit I can't prove. Only look, that's interesting, isn't it? How it comes up on my algorithm when I'm trying to mention it. Yeah, guys, just a fucking coincidence. I've been saying that shit since way back when. You've been telling me I'm a conspiracy theorist for that. For thinking that they're listening and You know, you've been calling me paranoid for all that shit. Well, now you're the one complaining about it. But the AI, I'm like, well, how long was I saying that? And you're calling me weird shit. Like, why are you so afraid of it if it's been there the whole time? Like, I don't get it. If someone came up with an explanation of why I could hear that every time, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's the handle, the air handler, right? Something's kicking on the hermetically sealed compressor. It's kicking on a little bit, right? It's releasing something. No, you don't want to hear nothing that's decent from anything. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. All my single ladies. All my single ladies. Right, she's telling about single ladies while she's married to Jay-Z. Think about it. Like, why do you trust these people? You know, why do you listen to them? You make fun of me and go listen to them, wondering why you just like them. You deserve to go to the same place as them. You know, you bitch and complain about it, well, you act just like them. Like, I'm glad to see that, my friend. I don't agree with everything that dude says, but I say, bro has a point. Like, he has a point. He's not really doing anything. They're going after him. Like, what did he actually do? What are they actually doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's how they get you in their crew. That's how they get you to be on their team. Like, see, look what they're doing. It's still a victimhood mentality, right? Look what they're doing to me. Look what they're doing to me. See, he was warning them what they're going to do, and then he willingly went with them when it was his time. Right? Jesus. Thank God he had somebody helping him toe the line right there. Dropping it, right? Like, that's crazy, bro. They got you walking down his shit like that on a straight way. Like, he took the straight way. That's why they had him going down that way. Like, good. Go play. Play around some more with my body and my mind and my choices and my soul. Think you could play with it some more. I'm the one thanking the Lord for everything, bro. Chores, blessings, lessons. I thank the Lord, bro. Let's say something is what I sown, and I'm still thanking God for that. Like, he's the one that's shown me not to be that way. Like, it will get repaid in some type of way. It doesn't have to be for me to reap the benefit of. You understand what I'm trying to say? If I'm planting a tree for one of my seeds, it's for them. I'm not going to see the benefit of it. You get it? It's less selfish than you want to admit. Because you could help out more than just one little kid. You could help out all his friends. Here, have apples, bro. Eat it. Here's peaches. Eat it, bro. Look how big they grow. Because nobody's here fucking with them like these idiots do. Like, they monocrop the shit out of the soil, wondering why your food is disgusting. Yeah, you growing it with Monsanto seeds, pumping it full of glyphosate, and then spraying whatever else on top of it. Keep pumping it, keep doing it. Every year, the same crops. Same piece of land, you know, they don't move it around ever. But then they never take a year off, you know, they never give it back to God. To me, that's what the problem is. They never, ever give it back to God. It's always got to be for them, what they can get out of it. They don't ever give God the grace to have what he, like, let it live, bro. Let it live and die a death in the winter. You ever just have that? Like, maybe that's why that happened to me. I was like, oh, maybe that had to happen to my garden for me to just go, all brand new, 85% brand new. All the things that I could strip and grow and, you know, put soil in that shit. Because that's just what they do, you know. They'll be thinking something about it all the time, and I'm like, no. Oh, no. If you don't pull it out right away, you have to let it grow, see where to pull it, and it can still rip out all your good shit. Like, that's why it's a farming simulator, bro. The Bible, it's farming. It's relating us to a bunch of crops all the time. Like, I could see that. I seen that when I was a kid. I was like, maybe I should grow my own food. Nobody else is looking at it this way. What do you know? What do you know? The devil throws at you things that prevent you from growing your own food all the time. And I still thank God for the stressors and the tests. Like, I couldn't survive. Bro, I wouldn't be able to survive on the knowledge I have back in the day. I wouldn't survive the Great Depression if it happened today, is what I'm coming to the conclusion. It's like, what happened to us? But how could you say we're more advanced than civilizations that built pyramids when I can't survive as much as my gramps did in the Great Depression? Probably. If that happened today. But he was a little kid for that, you know? It's a little bit different. You see me put half my age away when I shave my face a little bit and then cut my hair real low on the side. That's where all the gray hair resides, bro. That's where I be stressing the most. So yeah, the Holy Ghost been convicting me as long as you know. Like that's why I feel bad about certain things that it seems like it's no big deal. But I don't want to do it. I've done worse than that and God forgave me, so I try not to step on his toes with the little things, you know? Like, especially if I know, like, why would I lie about something little? If I know God's not going to like it, it's not like, oh yeah, thou shalt not lie unless it's to a little kid during December 25. You know? Like, where does it say that, bro? This is what I was always trying to get at. Like, you don't want me to read that version because it makes you get back, you know what I mean? Maybe that's God that says that. Like, get back. This one's not you. This is not for you. Get back. Not get back like revenge on you, like step back from this one. You know? That's the type of feeling I get sometimes from people. It's like, you need to, God might be telling you to step back. Because I know I feel that from me sometimes. I feel like he's telling that to me. Certain things make me feel that way about certain people, certain situations, certain jobs. Like, I've had to get away from it. I was thanking God I got fired, even though it pissed me off. Like, yeah, they're doing witchcraft in the cab of the truck. But I'm the one that got to get laid off, right? That's the world I'm living in. Like, they don't like the creator, bro. They don't like you filming yourself on the back of the truck, not getting much of the name logo. You know, I'm not getting much of their logo on my camera. I was trying my best not to. Because I'm not an energy vampire, bro. I'm not that dude. Like, oh, you don't want me recording it. I know, because you do the wrong things. You know, you're shoving the cardboard in with the regular, you know? You act like that's doing somebody a favor. Yeah, maybe it is actually better for nature. You shove all the cardboard in the landfill like that, biodegrades around that trash. It's like something will grow from it. I get it. It's trash. It's all trash at the end of the day, right? Why would I weep that much if somebody passes away? Like, I'll shed tears for you, but I gotta go about my day, right? I gotta survive in the world too. Who's gonna stop and cry for me? You? You gonna come to my funeral if I pass away? Crossing the street trying to help your little girl not get hit by a fucking car? Because you let her go out wherever she are. You know, no bra, acting all bizarre, and then what? What happened? What happened? What happened to her? Am I victim blaming or am I parent shaming? Like, you let them go be that way, and then when something bad happens, whose fault is it? I guess it's God's fault, right? For letting them be that way. It's not like he gave you the right to do what you want, you know, free will. There's always a choice, bro. You could make the wrong choice or the right choice. You're right, there's always a choice, bro. I'm allowed to voice that I think that's the wrong choice. To me, that would be the wrong choice if I was you. But I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Because you would tell me I made a smart decision. To try to help out with that. Like, I'm not trying to act all vicious and mean about it. It's them that don't really want to talk about shit. And they act like they're listening. But then you have to say the same thing again. It's like an energy cipher. It's a battery. They're trying to get you going. You know, they want to get your generator running for them. Like, now that's it, right? Alright, it's over, and now you don't need me anymore. You got what you wanted. hooray, the goal is here. I accomplished something that I couldn't do last year, so now I don't really need you anymore. Because you don't want to see, you don't want to be, you don't want to be seen near. You don't need to be near this at this moment. Like, it needs to be right now, made clear. It needs to be right now. You're not allowed to take the time to listen to yourself. And what if I took the same amount of time as you, with nobody around me, just to think it through? With only you around me. What if I took it the same amount of time? With only you. You know, the time you made me wait. What if I took the same amount of time as you to do that? Like, you didn't really make me wait. I chose to. The point I'm trying to say. Like, you don't have to. I'm not making you choose. I'm not telling you to. I decided to. Maybe it was the wrong move. Because I wouldn't even be able to confide in you. Like, I'm not trying to vibe with you. If you got these, I'm not trying to look at you and wish the best and be like, bro, I'm glad you are happy, is what I was saying. I was saying this to myself. I would get a little mad and a little sappy, like, what am I waiting for? But then I'm just glad you're happy. That's all I ever wanted for you, was to be happy. Have peace, love within yourself, and to go to God, mostly. That's all I've ever said to some of these people. Because when it was said to me, I know I needed to hear it. And I'll be forever grateful to that person. Even though you're hateful to me for loving them in that way. Like, bro, I'm grateful that ain't me, I'm grateful that wasn't me. Because it wouldn't have been as good for them. You understand? You could find a better man, is what I always would say. To anybody that feels that way towards me. Like, you can find a better man than me. I don't have much to offer you besides love and generosity when I do have something. Authenticity and truth. Forgiveness, too. Like, are you upset is what I give to you? Like, because you don't see any physical proof. But look at it. Look at the physical proof you do have. If you could sit there patiently enough to pay attention, bro. Because they're trying to lower your attention span. Doom scrolling all day, friend. Having you worry about this thing and that thing and that thing. And then the news is the same song and dance. It's like, yeah, I scroll right past it half the time. I want to look at, you know what I want to have my mind on if it's brainless content? Romance, to be honest with you. Because that seems like it's only real in those things. It's only true in a movie or a book. Fantasy. It's only true. Because my ego will kick in too. It's like, how long did I have to wait for you? I don't want to sit there being like the prodigal son. Because I've been working in the field like that. Like, you will never ever see what I had to go through because I've cleared it out for you. You understand what I'm trying to say? Do you understand what I'm trying to do? Like, I'm showing you how much I clear it out for you, and you want to clog it back up, even though I'm trying to remember the good time I had. Even before you, after you, during you, I try to remember the good time I had, instead of focusing on the bad. I try to say, that was cool, and then if I remember the bad stuff, I try to remember what I learned from it, so I don't continue to repeat the same mistake over and over and over again. It's like, oh yeah, I just jump right into it with you, and then you leave me on red, and don't say shit. Because you need somebody else. Anyway, like it always is, and it always was, because that's how I feel like it will always be. Especially for me. Maybe I'm just manifesting that for myself. It's not like God could save me from that hell. Like, release me of these shackles, bro. No matter who could help, that's the ultimate one who can release me of that burden. Where I'm carrying your weight for something and you're not even waiting for me. But I have to wait for you with all your excess baggage. How do you expect me to get through Heaven's Gate like that when I'm carrying your shit? Like, I don't expect to do that. That's what God showed me when I had one of those NDEs. You gotta let go of it. You even have to let go of me, mate. What if you have to let go of God, Pastor? Like, you have to let go of it all so you could just let it go and have a ball in heaven with him. That's why I'm not offended by every little thing. Like you try to get kids offended by every little thing. You try to offend the children, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like you're trying your best to offend the children. when I try to keep it away, especially little young kids. Why would I want them listening to my old ass music at all? Like that's not good for them to listen to. I know that. Like I would say, give this to the fucking cat. So it's only a month old. Not even. It's a week old. I'll eat the soup that's a year old, bro. It's instant noodles with powdered soup mix. Is it really gone bad? Unless you see pasta mites coming out of it, you know, little bugs and shit. Then I wouldn't eat it. If I got bugs flying around me, I still eat the food. You just gotta watch out. Like, what would you do if you had to do that? What if, like, would you be able to heal in that situation? Like, if you can't handle fruit flies, how you gonna handle a fucking blizzard, bro? Like, really? I'm not looking for excuses or anything to do with that. I'm just saying, bro. If you can't handle that little bit of stress, like, how you gonna handle when some real shit happens? You know? Not something that just gets you depressed from stress. I'm talking about, like, losing something. Like, I give you credit. I could joke about it all day, but I give you credit, though. You don't know what I'm saying to God, really. I give you credit, bro. If you have to relearn something, I give you credit. Still, you do it to yourself. Like, the injury I was trying to heal is not something I was doing to myself. Self-medicating caused more of an injury, even though I thought it was help. You get it? And then you have to look deeper within yourself to heal that. We don't need chemicals or whatever else. Not really. Unless you're dependent on nicotine and food. Like, those are drugs too, bro. I always said that. TV, coffee, food, these are all drugs. You act like I don't agree with you. It's like, yeah, microdosing. Shh. It's my vehicle, right? All these times, you're gonna criticize me for eating Popeyes, right? But you can go kill a fucking baby, right? You get it? Like, you could, like, God forbid I get a pregnant woman. You know, God forbid one of these abortionist broads is one of these women that I get pregnant. Like, no, thank you. But you're gonna criticize me if I want to eat eggs? How were they raised? Like, I don't even know, bro. I'm thankful it's there, and it's not bad. Like, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. You want it or not? Right? Like, do you want it or not? You know? Do you want it or not? It's not that I'm ignoring if I'm saying something to myself. Like, that's how I say it to myself, too. Do I want it or do I not want it? Yes or no? Not in between. Like, you're acting like I'm in between. I'm saying you could just be friends with me like how I've been friends with you. But it's impossible for you is what you're telling me. So how can I trust you then? How am I be able to trust you if you can't even be my friend? When I come to you with something, you're gonna act like, oh, you're gonna get the egomaniac attitude, like, oh my God, everything is on purpose done to you. Like, I can't handle that stress of that feeling of knowing you're gonna think I'm doing something on purpose, when that's exactly how I feel too. And I don't go accusing you all the time, even though you're doing something to me that would upset me. Like, it would make me upset. For me to say I love you to anybody else would get them upset if I had a wife, you know? You don't think if I had a girl that I want to make my wife, I would cut most of the communication with most of the girls I've ever had in my life? Like, no offense. Like, what if that's what she wants, bro? No offense. As long as she's gonna respect her own boundary with me and do the same thing. Like, oh yeah, if I can't talk to all these women, even though we were literally just friends, then you can't talk to all these men, right? Because those are not my exes, is what I'm trying to say. Those are not my exes, bro. These people are not my exes. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not even trying to get with girls all the time. I don't want to have high body count on my body. It's not about your body. The only time it's about your body count is if you want to add me to your body count. Because everybody else on your body count is added on to my body count now. Like, you get it? That's why cheating is wrong, bro. You're mixing up DNA molecules and shit. Wonder why you miss these people. Because it's part of, you literally have part of their DNA inside of you still. Like, women are different, bro. They absorb it. They're supposed to have more empathy. I always thought it was weird that I know where they're coming from. Because I could feel that. I feel that energy. Like, when something is directed at me, I could feel it. I don't just think it. I don't just assume it's about me. I'm like, yeah, it's probably about me. And then I go, who gives a shit? And then I'm a dude, so I go, who gives a shit? It's about me. Like, what are you trying to test my boundaries? You gonna see if I'm gonna get angry? Wow, you found me. Like, I'm not a little fucking kid, bro. I'm not a little 21-year-old whippersnapper. Offended by everything that, you know, I wasn't even that way when I was 21. You know what gets me offended when I'm, you know, somebody gets you to open up and then they use it against you. And then it's like an energy suck. It's like, you know, it's not good. You could feel it. You know, I could feel something. It's them. It's not, I didn't have that feeling before that. It's like, it's from that on my mind. Like, am I allowed to say something this time? Because then you think that I'm telling you to be quiet when I'm just like, shh, like, relax, bro. I don't want to say nothing either. Just relax. You act like I tell you to shut up and then I start yapping. You know, I go, shh, and then I don't say nothing usually. You understand what the difference is? It's like, I'm not telling you to shut up so I can tell you what to do. I go, shh, can we please? Because even right now, I don't have silence in my ear. I have tinnitus. It's annoying, bro. It literally destroys your brain. Not a good feeling. It's painful, bro. You act like it's just a sound. It's painful, bro. It keeps me up sometimes. It's not bad dreams. It keeps me up at night. Tinnitus, and then to hear somebody screaming or stomping or banging or slamming or slapping or something, bro. Yapping to a fucking mutt again. But I can't talk to a camera or a friend or rehearse poetry out loud with phlegm. That's like a gem getting dropped. Oh no, it's like it's never enough. I'm not allowed to be happy, bro. That's what it felt like. You don't like that I sing my song on the back of the truck, crouched on my knees in the field with the strawberries. You don't like that I do that. Because you need me to be so fucking miserable because you hate your life. It's like, man, my life sucks too. Like, fuck you. Yo, fuck me? No, fuck you, bro. Like, my life sucks too. What, are you going to steal my $2? Wow. Wow. What, are you going to call me a mama's boy because I'm worried about her? Wow. Never heard that before. Wow. Hey, at least I don't argue with her endlessly, even when I disagree. I'm like, the dog relentlessly barks at me, even when I throw garbage away. Can't even go up there and laugh or say anything without it going, "Arr," after the initial barking. It's like, yeah, it's annoying, but all I do is laugh at it because it's like, what is it? It's even if it bites me, right? It's not gonna hurt me really. I'm not a wussy, but I still think you should control your dog, lady. Whether it's a big German Shepherd or a tiny, tiny teacup Yorkie. Like, why are you allowed to have control of this beast that can clearly walk you all over the streets? Like, why are you allowed to have that? But I can't have a rooster in the back. You understand? Like, do you know where I'm coming from? It's not that I want them to take it away from you, the ability to own it. I'm just trying to make sense of it, bro. Like, do you see the hypocrisy? Or you do and you don't care? So I'm not allowed to regenerate a food source, and it's also like a pet. But at the same time, like, you know, it's all the same thing. You have to feed it, protect it, make sure it's not neglected. Like a Tamagotchi. So why would a child be any different? Why do you get to neglect children and then whine about the way these young adults are acting? Oh yeah, all the people my age have kids young. You know, they have young kids. It's all these people. Like, you want to blame everybody else forever. I know, and I don't. I say, I don't have a part to play in that. I tried to be respectful, bro. I stuck up for you behind your back, and you think I hate you. That's the thing. I stick up for you behind your back. You think I hate you. Or I give you well wishes, and you think I'm against you. And then you wonder why I think that about you. Like, you actually have a negativity towards me. It's resentment, trauma bonding, and borderline harassment, you know? So it's like, what am I supposed to do if I tell you not to ghost me? Because that's part of the abuse, bro. Like, you ghost. You get gone. I hope you don't go doing the same shit you used to do, is what I'd say to myself. Like, please, stay away from that hell, you know? It's hard for me to stay away from my sins. You can't outrun it. You can't outrun what you know, you cannot outrun it. My sins, I don't have to go buy anything. I don't have to go get a rig and buy it and look for chemicals. I don't have to do that for my sins that I'm addicted to. I don't have to do that, bro. I can sit there by myself thinking of the girl that's beautiful. In my mind, like what I remember. Like the way her leg felt if I sat next to her, you know? I'm very easily impressed, for lack of a better term. You know, I'm not an easy dude to get with though. Like, I'm not trying to, like, just because I'm consumed, like, I feel you like that, you know? It doesn't mean I actually want to, unless you want to be with me forever and be in love too. Because I could be in love with you. But could you be in love with me? Like, the bad side to me, the little annoying things. Like, you have to admit it right away. Like, that's annoying, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember that. But then if it's every little thing, that's what I stay away from. When it turns into, if I'm annoyed by every little thing they do, it's obvious I shouldn't be around them, right? Like, every little thing they do. See, I tried to give them a chance though, and it's like, well, you put it on my mind that I can't really trust you still. Not with a phone line or a tea kettle. You know? So you could trust me. I'm not doing anything to go against you. Like, maybe some things that might go against me. Right? But I sin against myself when I fornicate. But I don't be fornicating. I don't drag people down with my sin, bro. I'd rather just drown in it myself instead of trying to convince you it's good to be in hell. You know? Like, look what happens when you care so much about the devil. Tempting, like, you know, I'm already saved, right? But the thing is, I try to be aware of the games that this devil plays. Because they just need your attention so badly. They can't ever just put it away for a little bit. Like how I do. We'll let it charge. See, I'll use it a lot and then put it on the charger and let it sit for hours. 2 hours, you know? And then I can put it in my pocket and watch whatever you're watching and talk to you and listen to you. I don't need to have the phone in my face all day. But I got a lot of notifications, you know? My algorithm changes for some reason. Like they want it to. I'm too awakened to, you know, that shit. Because I see what they do. They try to put it in your algorithm. Like, I'm not talking about just humor, where it's obviously a joke. I'm talking about actual shit that's like, bro. Sometimes I'm putting it in your algorithm just to let you know. Like, look at what they do, bro. Like, they will never agree with you. It's a pointless thing to do. To try to get them to change their mind. Well, once you want to argue, especially. Once you got that emotional response of argumentative, egotistical, arrogant ignorance, like, I cannot deal with, I cannot argue with that, bro. There's no way I'm gonna win any argument with that, man or woman. There's no way, no shot, bro. Nothing I could do to try to convince you of my worldview. If you feel strongly enough to argue based on like words, I'm not even trying to offend you. You know, I'm not calling you slurs. I'm not being abrasive or edgy. I'm like, yeah, that's a murder, bro. It's murdering a baby. You want to go get an abortion? Like you're offended at what I say, but you don't have to be a murderer, now, do you? Like, what are you mad that I put it on your mind like that? If you thought about it, yeah, I know better than to say it. I know who to say it to and who not to say it to, because they don't want to hear the gospel. No, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to have a sermon. They don't want to hear it, bro. They never do. They don't like it. Like, I won't send it to you. It's right there for you. Like, you don't even necessarily need the book. It's just good to have in case it breaks down, bro. Communications. It's all information. It's all communication, bro. It's all frequencies and vibrations. You have to tune your brain with your heart and try to have the same thought, you know? Like, what do you want? I try to say it to them all the time, like, what do you want? Like, that's not good enough. Like, you want me to be happy, but I'm a man. Like, I'm supposed to keep you safe. Like, do you think that's gonna make me happy to see you going out with other men that bring you around things that are unsafe? And then you come up to me crying at late at night or some shit like that, you know? When I don't do that to you, do I? I don't come to you crying about girls I want to date that don't want me. I just take the rejection, like, on the chin, you know? I eat that for breakfast. Like, they're never gonna like me, bro. I'm not rejecting them all the time. I'm just acting like they already rejected me. That's the way they've been acting towards me a lot of the times. It's just like it's a game they play. They want to see if you're gonna entertain it. And I don't play it, bro. If I want to play games, I can go jerk off in the basement and have some entertainment. You know? Then you wonder where my brain went all day. Like, what were you doing? You really want to hear what I have to say? Do you really want to hear it? I had nothing to do all day. Like, you really want to hear what I was doing? Oh yeah, I drank coffee and I ate food. And tomorrow I should probably get my car out of that snow pile. Because I did everything except for my car. I cleaned off my car, but I didn't dig it out. But I left a little path, you know. I could get it out. As long as I could get in the car. I'll get it out. I'm good at that. I'm good at getting it in and out. I know what the limit is to push. Like, I know how to keep pushing the limit without breaking your boundary. You know, I know how to do that. But I choose not to because to me it's not good to do. If you tell me no, I'm going to stop doing it. And then you act like you want more of it. It's like, well, what do you want? Do you want more of it or less? Like, what do you want? You know? Don't you take it slow with me. You don't like how slow I want it to be. I know. You don't like how slow I want it to be. You want me to act. You're the one acting like it's the end of the world. And that they're going to come get you, right? They're going to, like, you're the one saying that to me. And I'm telling you, they're not all out to get you, number one. Number two, I read these books. That doesn't mean I always, like, I could see the signs of what I try to apply it to my life. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go get abducted by aliens, bro. Like, you're nuts. You're saying the same stuff they're saying. That's why I don't trust. Like, bro, you are lust. You know, you are lies. You are magic spells. You are just as, you know, you are Jezebel. They're just as bad as these fake ass Bible thumping motherfuckers. Prosperity preaching, lying for the gospel to give them something. You know, instead of using your body to give God something. You wonder why he's not, you know, you wonder why you don't get the real gift of, you know, the eternal. I don't need to always take sips of water and, you know, I could sit there thirsty, bro. Like, it's fine. I'll come across some water, you know? I'm not worried. It's fine. I'm usually not worried, bro. That's why my life is like that. It seems like it's because I'm not in a hurry, bro. It seems like you're all stressed out because you need it done now. You know, you're like always on that mode of, I need to go, come on, come on. You know, like you're always like that. You know it's not good, and I'm telling you, it's because the light poles in your neighborhood are pumping out frequencies at you. And I've been telling you the whole time. You know, you've been telling me I'm crazy. It's like, it's the type of lights they're using, bro. Just like it's the type of lady you go after too. It's not her fault if you fall for her opportunity to get you. You know, she left it open for you. Like, let's say she lies to you. It's not really her fault that you believed it. That's what I always said to myself. It's like, wow, I got duped. You know, I got duped. They got the duper's delight smirk on me. Every time they want to do that, like I imagine them having that smirk. Like, I got you. Haha, like I don't need that feeling in my life from employers, friends, family, significant others, anybody. I feel like I could trust a fast food worker more than that, bro. They're crazy. Like, they're nuts. They are fucked up people, bro. See, I don't make a fuss. They didn't make my sandwich correctly. You know, sometimes I need to just fall back. That's why I don't go for 2 weeks. They know it's me, but at the same time, it's like, hey, you wonder why I'm falling back? Because this shit sucks, bro. Like you need to bring the other dude back. You need to bring the other manager back. You need to bring the other candidate to light. You need to not say something to the dog. You know, you need to watch your step, please. So I can't lift you up all the time. Where are you to lift me up? Where are you when I need a hand? You know, where are you, bro? When I actually need somebody to talk to instead of just share the sorrow. When somebody could give me some input, you know, about it. It's just like if I tell you what they're saying, you're not gonna like it. You are not gonna like it because I agree. It's like I get the same thing said to me from how many different people, and if I try to say it to them, like I have to say it like a robot, so you get the fucking point. You know, I can't do that, bro. I said it the whole time. Like I can't sit there explaining it. It's something that I can't say with words. Really, I don't really have a word to explain it. It's just annoying. It's like it's for your entertainment is how it feels. You know, I'm here to entertain you, but like, please don't use my emotions as some type of, you know, like some type of fucked up weapon that you want to use against me. The vulnerability shield. Like you make me feel like I have to throw cloaks up for you. Like I can't speak plain English to you. You know, I have to say it in this way where it's like super, super polite, but like it can't be really offensive in any way. Like I can't make a sex joke. I can't, like there's no kids around us, but I can't make a sex joke. Like come on, bro. Like, you know, what are you, a prude? You know? Maybe it's the type of encounters I've had too. It's always with the. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I should have known back then. You bugged out, based on places, and things and events. And I always knew that. I'm like that was a wild ride, bro. You're not even giving me my wildest fantasy. Like, you're giving me satanic imagery to go off of. And and it's sad that I liked it. That's why I repented from it. And I was like, I can't do this like this. Anytime, anywhere. Like, live life without a care. I might not worry, but I care, bro. I don't want some bad shit. I don't hurry. I say, let's take this slow. Take it slow. You cannot do that, is what it seems. You cannot. You need it to go, and go, and go, and go, and go, and go. You need it to be running, and running, and running, and running, and running. And I don't. I can have the camera rolling with not a word from my mouth. Do you understand? I'll forget the shit's on, and you hear me say some shit you didn't want to hear me say. But it's not polite. It's a little offensive. And you think when I'm planning out, you think it's offensive when I'm aware that there's words coming out of my mouth. Like, yeah, the intention is not to offend, but I know it could happen if I'm being honest. Like, oh yeah, again and again, that's a murder, bro. Like, that's what it boils down to, in my opinion. Like, you don't like me because I think it's a murder. I know. Plenty of girls would agree that I'm a piece of shit for thinking that. And they'll get all offended by it. Like, bro, you don't even get with men. What do you care? Oh, yeah, you get with women that are born with testicles. I know. See, if I go doing that, it's not going to happen. Either way, it's not going to happen, though. That's the thing. That's why you care about... I'm not worried about what they're doing because I'm not going after them. You understand? If I figure out that's one of them or they, I would say, can you please put that away? Like, what are they going to say? Try to persuade me, convince me? What if I keep saying no politely and they keep trying to touch me and touch me? What if that was the case? You know, I said it politely to them a bunch of times up there. You're very, very loud and abrasive. Like, I can hear everything you say, and it's like, oh, wow. It's like, you know, I can't say it to you nicely, and then if I get mean about it, it's definitely a problem. I'm so disrespectful for not liking annoying disturbances. Like, yeah, I deal with sounds. Bro, shit I've had to do at work, you would fall down and go boom and never want to go back to work again. Like, I'm glad I don't have your job either. Putting up big skyscrapers and shit. Let me cut the grass and do the garden. Let me bang the tin when you putting the shit in, you know? I don't need to build Madison Square Garden, okay? I'm okay with being a little local nothing. I'm okay with that, you know? I'm content, bro, with life and the way things are going. Even if it sucks again and again, I'm always very grateful and content. It could be worse, you know? It could be worse, bro. Think about how much worse it could get. You keep reminiscing on the past and regretting what you don't. Like, it goes right under your ass, right there. Slip right from under you. And I'm like, that's why I don't sit there expecting you to care. Because you do the ghost thing. You do the weird taunting. You know, you want this game to be, it's like a game. And I don't like playing games with anybody. I like to have forgiveness, repentance, for me to practice, bro. For me to practice. I don't care if you want to go be gay. Go be gay. Just, if I had a child and I don't want them to be gay, what would you say? I'm controlling them? Like, so why do you want them to be gay? Why does it matter to you if they're straight or gay? If you're my age and you're gay. Like, why do you care if I want to raise a child? Because I would think it's weird if you're a gay couple and you want to raise up gay children. Like, you're trying to convince them they're gay, in my opinion. Like, what if they don't want to be gay? You gonna burn them at the stake? Like, god damn, bro. I always try to put myself in your shoes and you just go at me because I don't necessarily agree with you. Even though I let you be. I let you be with you. Because I might agree with you a little bit too, lady. Hey, bro. Again, go be you. I'm allowed to think it's funny that you're too effeminate. So you can emasculate yourself, right? For a woman to have benefit, in some type of way without being effeminate. You understand? It doesn't make you gay, okay? To let the lady have a little bit of control of you. A little bit. Like, listen to what she says. You know? Take heed to what she is saying to you. Has to be for a reason. I never met a woman that wants to waste her breath. You know? I never met a woman. If I don't like wasting time, where do you think I get it from, bro? I learned that from women. It's like, I don't want to waste your time and I don't want you to waste mine. Because I hear you saying that all the time. In real life, online, at the gym, at the wherever it could be. Like, oh, you're going to waste my time. Yeah, I know, but what are you looking for? The things you want from me, are you able to supply that? Like romance, comedy. Are you able to make, you want a guy that's funny, but are you able to make me laugh? Like, am I always going to be the one having to make you laugh? Or, like, come on. This is what I take into account. Okay, you need me for protection, but are you going to be my peace? Are you going to bring me around dangerous streets? Like, I don't need to be on. To protect, like, to test my skills and shit. Like, you know, put my fucking spidey senses on max. Yeah, well, he's going to protect me, and then you're, like, balking and starting shit. Like, my husband, I'll fuck you up. I don't need to be around that. To me, that's Jezebel. Like, I don't want that. Always in an argument, like, secret lies, manipulative magic spells, and oh, it's like, holy shit, you need to let that go. You need to let that go to hell. Because you give a bad name to people that just want to have a living. Like, yeah, you were doing the wrong thing. It doesn't mean, it says divination is wrong, right? But they were mystics in the Bible. Like, they were prophesizing. You have to say, you have to make it clear, right? Again, just because I might agree with that more than what you, I know I'm not accusing you, because you might like Jesus. Like, I get it, boo. I get it. I get it. I had the same outlook. That's just bad for me to do. If I go flipping tarot cards around for me to believe in, that's bad for me to do. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm saying it's bad for me to believe in that. More than the Bible and what Jesus came to do. It's bad for me. Like, I'd rather have faith in that than anything else. I'm not saying astrology is fake. I'm saying it's bad for me to put that in a higher rank than God Almighty. The one that created the times and the seasons and the sun and the moon. You understand? That's a creation of God, right? That's his handiwork for me to look at. You understand? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a man.